SpikePap here. This is a video response to ChoungChoSoi on his criticism of anImposter. It's been a long time since I've even made contact with ChoungChoSoi, but this is because of his recent activities with the trolls, and as most of you might know, I don't associate with the trolls anymore. But since he made a criticism video, it's only appropriate that I made a criticism video on him. Now, you had said that anImposter was stereotyping Viet Fox, saying that people of his kind eat dogs. Now, I'm not, I don't endorse stereotyping. But what does that make the trolls? They bring up stereotypes of furries. Let's see, they bring up Yef, of course, bestiality, Yef, and more Yef. So if anImposter is making stereotypes of your people, how does that make the trolls any different of stereotyping furries? And then, this is the big one, because I can't help notice that you made a comparison with me. You had said that in one of my videos I had called Die3 a Nazi just because he was a German. Wrong! I will admit, I was pissed at the time, and maybe I've gone a little too far, but I didn't call him a Nazi because he was German. It's because he was acting like a Nazi! You see, in my family, there is a name in our family. In my maternal side of the family, they had a name called Wambach. It is with a German descent. So again, I have nothing against the Germans because, as a matter of fact, I have learned about some of the Germans, and I have a friend that's in Germany right now. So I have nothing against the Germans. So yeah, it's because Die3 was acting like a Nazi, not because he was a German. So once again, I was pissed at the time, and maybe I've gone a little far with that. Now, I might get a little picky with this, but with BearTube, about calling Empirocrit and Hungarian Nazi, you said, and I quote, "Even if he didn't, I'm sure he has." Well, if he didn't, that means he didn't! So how can you be sure that he said that he was a Hungarian Nazi if he didn't even do it? And, of course, we bring up again furry ops. And once again, you are siding with the trolls on this issue, which I'm not going to go through that again, because you already pretty much know, and I don't think I'm going to change your mind about this. Because I have said many times what the real situation was. Now there was one topic when someone was talking about hacking someone, but it was debated. And even though that I was a part of furry ups, and I had said I did in the past, I did not take part in the conversation. I can see that the trolls have kept the site up, and you can still take a look at that. I have not taken part in that conversation. As a matter of fact, I don't even remember how many posts I have. It was not that many. But again, it was debated, and it was decided not to do it because even myself, I felt that that it was not what we were meant to do. The site was created just to monitor the trolling activities, but it was until it was hacked that we stopped doing that. But again, I can't change your mind about that situation because you pretty much sided with the trolls on that. And all right, final thing I want to say. Now, you said don't try to defend Yef because it's a fetish. Now think about that. There is many different fetishes. Um, I've seen one. Believe it or not, one of the most popular fetishes is getting peed on, which I myself find weird. But what can I do? But one fetish, take for example, having sex with someone in a cheerleading costume. That's a fetish. Now, if you tell us not to defend Yef because that's a fetish, does that mean that you don't want us to defend having sex with someone in a cheerleading suit just because that's a fetish? Now, you gotta understand, not all fetishes are weird, and you know that. Now, what's more, I don't believe that you should be telling us not to defend something just because it is your view. You want us to you don't want us to defend something just because you are more comfortable with that. Not everyone is going to share your view, you know. Now, before I end this off, I strongly suggest that you listen to the Ranting Griffin's Portal of Evil rant. You can find it here on YouTube. Maybe you'll learn something from that. That's all I have to say about it. Spike Pap logging out.